Right, so there's one mistake that I see all across the comments, all over the world actually. And if you manage to not do this mistake, if you manage to stay clear of that mistake, you're pretty much set for the future, man. Alright, should I stand like this or sit like that? Or if the camera is a little bit more to the left? Or what about my glasses? Should I put them up down here? It makes me kind of look more trustable. You get the point, you get the idea, ladies and gentlemen, my friends. By the way, forgot to say, my name is Dominic and welcome back. Well, why don't you just hit the subscribe button? We're talking about social media marketing, personal branding. You know all of that if you watch my videos. Whatever. So if you're new here, just subscribe. You'll see what's happening. You'll see. Might be something totally different that I'm not gonna bother telling you. Anyway, while this topic that I'm going to be talking about is actually geared mostly towards social media success, towards your Instagram success, this whole concept can be applied to every other aspect of life. Whether it be a business, whether it be something, mostly just something where you have to get results, where you want to see results. I think you get the idea behind that. The thing that you want to do is you just want and need to stop overthinking people. And while this topic right here is geared specifically towards Instagram, towards your social media growth, it actually can be applied to any area of life, whether it be just a business, whether it be at school, or just everything where you want to see some progress, where you have to see some progress. If you stop overthinking, your life will be 10 times as easy. You will get to see results 10 times as fast, and you will actually grow a lot more, which is kind of a counterintuitive thought, to be honest. But let me get into that. So you probably know the situation. You think about that. You don't know. Should I do that? Should I do this? And you get into this whole rut of overthinking. You're not sure, should you post that picture? Should you put up the story? Should you even, bother starting an Instagram account? Because, there's people watching. All of that mindset, all of that overthinking, that, what I've noticed, by the way, very smart people tend to overthink way too much. And the smarter people get, the more people overthink. But, ultimately, when you get into this whole overthinking rut, what happens is time just progresses, time just goes by without getting anything done. And, a year goes by, you're thinking back, okay, what if I started this, YouTube channel? What if I started this Instagram account? And this is actually this is the most hurtful thing that could happen in life. To be sitting at my chair and say, what if? Because, nothing happened. So if you're one of those people that really likes to plan things out, that really likes to make a roadmap and all of that, you like to think things through, man, this is kind of you like to think things through. Am I the only one that kind of, there's something wrong with my lip? You like to think things through, man. What's happening? What's wrong with this word? All right, so are you the only? If you like to think things through and things like that, it's not. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad. But like once you cross this certain threshold, there's something wrong with my lip, man. Things are just not going to be, because the more you think, the less you do. And if you're one of those thinkers and then you do, it's good. But the more you think, usually the less you do. The more you think, the more you kind of get into this whole rut. Okay, I could change that. I could do that. I could change that. Okay, and by doing that, you will get in this whole circle actually, where nothing gets done at all. And while people like you might think, okay, but this is necessary, because by me thinking about it, it gets better before I even start it. For example, the Instagram account. But here's the thing, it probably never gets started at all. And the most important thing, you're missing out on the most important step, which is progress. Progress is the most important step in anything. Whether you start a business, whether you start an Instagram account, whether you start a YouTube account, whether you start anything at all, it's the progress. It's what happens on the journey, right? For example, we have this one. Actually, let me get to my drawing board. Right, so let me just get into my cool drawing board, by the way, which you people tend to like, and I love it because I can combine my two hobbies, which is drawing and talking. Well, not really. So there's two kinds of people, right? So for example, you're this one guy, right? So because we have that already here, you're happy for everything, but you're the thinker. You like to think, and this is the other guy who likes to do. That's not a guy. It's the eye. Whatever. It's an eye. He likes. All right. No. Let's turn it around. Actually, he's the doer, and he's the thinker. He's the overthinker. He thinks about, okay, what if I used like 3 hashtags and 2 emojis as opposed to that? Okay, well, I might not post it at all because I don't know. I mean, it might hurt my algorithm rating, and we're gonna get into that in a little bit. So this is the time that progresses, and this is the skill. Skill is an important thing, and when you want to go into this whole social media journey, if you want to start being a personal brand, if you want to start talking to the camera, skill is one thing that you cannot learn by thinking. It's one thing that you have to do by taking the camera and talking to it every day. It doesn't matter if people are thinking, okay, this is a weird guy. Why does he talk to the camera? Why does he do that? And there's gonna be people out there, people are going to judge you. I tell you that for sure. People are gonna hate you for that. But still, it's a progress. And when you start out doing that, you're not gonna be that good. I'm pretty sure you're gonna suck, man. But it's a call. This is the progress. This is why the progress is important. There's actually two people: the thinker and the doer. By thinker, I mean the overthinker. The thinker wants to start an Instagram account. This is the Instagram logo, by the way. Right, so here's what's gonna happen. This is, by the way, I said it wrong. This is the quality of your content, and this is the time, man. Okay, this guy, he takes a long time because he thinks about, okay, should I post 3 hashtags? How should I sit in my pictures or videos? What's the concept? Like, it needs to be perfect. My quality is not there. But then once he starts posting, he starts like right there, and then he starts progressing. So he starts with, let's say, not that bad of a quality, quality of your content, which is, by the way, the most important thing, right? But it takes him, like, I'd say, like, for example, 3 months, okay? That's a 3, right? So the other guy, he was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. He starts posting right there, and the more he posts, the more he kind of gets to know the whole system, the whole social media, the whole talking in front of a camera, sitting in front of a camera. Because let me tell you one thing: you can be the coolest guy ever. As soon as there's a camera pointing at you, you're gonna be just a different person. So this is one of the most important things that you have to learn, that you have to keep in mind when going for the personal brand journey and all of that. So if you compare those two, like this guy starts here, this guy starts there, the quality, there's a difference in quality. His pictures and posts and whatever it might be start off pretty bad, but they about start to grow the same with the same pace. This just doesn't look like that, but just imagine this has the same pace as this one. He's probably even in front of the other guy, after a certain amount of time. And this guy, he starts taking off just because he does, because the progress he learns, and of course things are going to get faster and faster again. While the other guy, he might dwindle around, and it might be slower even. Maybe he gets traction, but probably not, because he overthinks a lot. And the more you think, the less you do. And this is the thing that I want you to get from this video. Don't care about the algorithm. I know my algorithm videos are really popular. Lots of people watch them. I know it's a hot topic. I know if you do all the other things, it's great if you know how to play the algorithm. It's great if you know what's going on behind the scenes of Instagram. It's great if you know how to do that to gain actually leverage from knowing how the algorithm works. But until then, until you have reached a certain level of confidence in your content, of consistency and all of that, until then, you should not worry about the algorithm at all. You should just keep pumping out that content. You just have to try to find your own voice, because that's one of the most important things here in social media. Anyway, this has been it for this week. I hope I can post this whole thing, because actually I start to become a thinker, and I think I should not post this. Whatever. Thanks for watching. I hope you got that. So, all in all, start doing. Don't care about the algorithm, at least until you're at a certain point, and then you start taking care of the algorithm, and it will explode everything, right? That's it. Don't overthink it. Post the picture right now. Craft the post, whatever you do. Do it right now. Don't wait until tomorrow. See you again tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, my name's Dominic. Bye.